Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Deb, and welcome to Retirement Sense, where we're covering kind of all topics retirement. Today I wanted to have a quick chat with you to start off this video, just to keep it real. Some of you may know from watching my earlier videos is that I was in a car accident of December of 2023 and have been put on long-term disability. Now, some of the other conditions that I have is severe PTSD. In my last video, I didn't feel like doing my hair. And it's not a matter of not feeling like. I have severe chronic pain. Trouble just getting out of bed every day. And since last August, I have gastritis. It's also induced some vagus nerve collapses where I've passed out, scaring the hell out of the people around me. That's why you're going to see me in all shapes and forms. Hair up, hair down, hair greasy, makeup done, makeup not done, feeling great, looking good but not feeling great, all the things. This is kind of my journey, and I started this channel originally to help people that were gluten and dairy free be able to find more delicious things to eat. But it has since evolved into a retirement and struggling retiree channel. So I'm hoping that a lot of you can relate. Suffolk is not far from my potential reality in a few years. Because one thing about being on disability in Canada, it completely goes away once you turn 65. And the government somehow thinks that if you had a high-paying job and you're getting 70% of your income on a disability pension, that once you switch over to CPP, OAS, and GIS, and maybe your pension from work, if you've worked long enough at your job to get a pension, that should be about the same amount of money. And that is so far from the truth. My income in 5 years is going to be from now being able to sustain myself to being dropped in half. So our topic today is going to be about homelessness. Now, I did a lot of research, so I'm going to be referring to some notes. I did a whole, script, notes, facts on all the things and the scary reality for a lot of seniors and homeless. Have you noticed something deeply troubling happening lately? More and more seniors, people who worked their entire lives, paid taxes, raised families, and planned for retirement, are now facing something they have never imagined: homelessness. And the most shocking part, older adults are now one of the fastest growing groups in North America to become homeless. Not teenagers, not young adults, seniors and retirees. So today we're talking about why this is happening. Who is most at risk? And most importantly, how retirees can protect themselves before it's too late. Because for many people, or many of us, it's not about bad spending. It's about that one rent increase away from disaster. So let's talk about it. The numbers are alarming. In the United States, over 146,000 adults age 55 or older were experiencing homelessness in recent counts. That means 1 in 5 people in the United States are homeless older adults. And experts warn that this number is going to triple by year 2030. Now in Canada, the picture is also getting worse. Adults aged 50 to 64 make up the major share of the homeless population in Canada. And many provinces are reporting sharp increases year after year. Ontario alone saw homelessness rise dramatically in just the past few years. This is no longer rare. This is becoming a retirement crisis. And many seniors are quietly living in fear of losing everything. So why are seniors becoming homeless? Let's talk about the real reasons. Because this usually just doesn't happen overnight. It happens slowly. First, you're on a fixed income. Many retirees rely on CPP, OAS, GIS, Social Security, pensions, and small retirement savings. Groceries rise, utilities rise, insurance rises, medication costs rise, and rent explodes and has exploded. When your income stays flat and your expenses keep climbing, eventually something breaks, and it's usually your housing, a roof over your head, a warm bed to sleep in. The rent trap. Let's talk about that. This is the biggest danger, especially for seniors who rent. Many retirees believe they'd be able to stay in their apartment forever. Then suddenly, the landlord sells. The building renovates. Property taxes rise. Or your rent jumps hundreds of dollars within a month. And there's no affordable place to go. Affordable senior housing wait lists can stretch for years. Some seniors are couch surfing. Some are living in cars. Some are staying in shelters. And some are choosing between rent and food or being able to eat. And many never tell anyone because they feel so ashamed. But this is not shame. Please hear me. If you are anyone that is out there that is watching this video and you are experiencing homelessness, please do not feel shame. Please. It's a system failure. Major reasons: widowhood, divorce, and living alone. Another major reason: life changes, the death of a spouse, divorce in later life, health issues, one income instead of two, one pension instead of shared expenses. Suddenly the house becomes unaffordable, the apartment becomes too expensive, and the loneliness makes it even harder to ask for help. Many seniors who looked financially stable on the outside are one emergency room away from collapse. This segues into medical costs destroy retirement. Even in countries with healthcare support, medical costs still hit hard. Me, I'm a prime example. Prescriptions, dental, vision, mobility aids, home care, all of these things are not included in your insurance policy and plan. Even in Canada, where we supposedly have free healthcare. An unexpected surgery, a single health issue can wipe out your last savings. And once savings are gone, recovery is incredibly difficult in retirement. You are no longer in your peak earning years. That's what makes seniors' homelessness especially dangerous. There's often no easy comeback. Here are some warning signs that you should never ignore and that you should take very seriously. If you're using credit cards for groceries, skipping medications to pay bills, avoiding opening utility bills or not paying them for a month, borrowing from family regularly, missing rep payments, and constant anxiety about housing, having no emergency savings, feeling like the one expense would ruin everything. For me, last month it was inspecting my car. These are not small red flags, and ignoring them will only make recovery harder. How, as seniors and retirees, you can protect yourself. Let's talk about solutions. First, know your real numbers, not guesses, not rough estimates. actually monthly income versus monthly expenses. Most people avoid this because it feels very stressful, but clarity creates control. Second, protect housing first. Before gifts, before helping adult children, before lifestyle spending, housing must be your top priority. Third, get on housing wait lists, like I mentioned earlier. Not when it becomes urgent, now, because waiting until it's a crisis, it's often too late. Fourth, reduce the silent financial leaks, subscriptions, insurance overpayments, unused memberships, impulse spending, small leaks sink ships. I have created a video where I have mentioned frugal spending, frugal habits, and things to change in your budget in retirement. I will be sure to link them up above and both in the description box down below. You can take a look at those. You also might find those helpful because they're something I pursued in reducing my monthly expenses by as much as $3,000 per year. Fifth, ask for help early. Please do not do this alone. Do not be ashamed. Please, please, please ask for help. There's benefit programs, senior supports, property tax assessment, seniors rent subsidies or rent subsidies, community housing options. Many people wait too long because their pride gets in the way. Pride is expensive. Support is survival. The biggest retirement myth is this: if I worked hard, I'll automatically be safe. Unfortunately, this is no longer true. Millions of seniors did everything right and still ended up financially vulnerable. This isn't about laziness. It's about math. When costs rise faster than retirement income, even good people can get trapped. That's why awareness matters. Preparation matters. Action matters. Because retirement security today is not guaranteed, and it must be protected at all costs. I'd love to hear from you. Do you think seniors' homelessness is being talked about enough? Have you seen a rise in housing costs affecting retirees in your own community? Leave your thoughts and comments in the description box down below. And if this video has helped you or resonates with you or you think will help someone else, please feel free to share. And also, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, as it really helps support my channel. Thanks everyone for tuning in today. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.